Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. For those of you on YouTube, welcome to the video. If you didn't notice by my tweet, ESO won by a landslide, which just absolutely breaks my heart, being the RPG geek and or nerd that I am. So thank you so much everyone who watched the stream, watched the videos, and let your voice be heard. This is the result for today, and I'm okay with it. Although I would have been okay with any of the other ones, I'm extra okay with this one. So let's see what the story has for us today. Lock and load. Oh, that's an interesting looking mount. What is that? An Azure Blight Wild Hunt Steed. Oh my. I'm just going to go through these real quick. High Isle. Found crafting motif, the Steadfast Society. Interesting. There's a pet. It's in fashion. Oh, that's a cool looking mount. And that's Blackwood. Pretty cool. And there's Blackwood there. I'm going to claim my daily reward. I don't even know where that word came from. That was out of left field if I ever saw it. Oh, I'm in the wrong screen here. There we go. Can't start the video without saying hello to everybody. Come on now. There we go. Alright, we were going to the cave. So to the cave we go. Good morning, Sudsy. How are you? Ooh, there's some iron. I'm going to snatch that up. I wonder what I do have in the way of materials. Junk. Wait, can I put stuff in junk? Is that a possibility? How does that work? In junk. I'll have to look at that. Materials, that's what I'm looking for. Want to make sure I have what I need when I actually reach. When I actually reached a level to begin crafting. I am well tested for once. Oh dear. Seems like it's a little early in the morning to be tested just yet. Well rested. Oh good. I am glad. Yeah, I was up 6 o'clock this morning. I'm starting to get back into my rhythm, which I am thankful for. Okay, why am I not? I am not moving because my fingers are on the wrong keys. Oh goodness, so sorry. For some reason, I am getting choked up about something. I'm guessing it has something to do with the fact that I mowed our lawn yesterday. I don't know if it was the grass, the sun, the fresh air. I'm not used to it. And so now, my voice is apparently going to fight with me this morning, so it may be interesting. But I am so glad you are well rested. Do you have any plans for the weekend? Do you get to enjoy this as your weekend? Or are you just going to crash? I kind of crash on the weekends. It seems like Everything fills up really fast during the week. Okay, where are you? There you are. I see you. Let's see if I can get your attention. I'm getting your attention here. You didn't. Do I not have any? Ooh, I think my staff to be able to be sustainable. I've never been able to hold down a rhythm. Festival here this weekend, so it'll be go, go, go. Ooh, that sounds like fun. Volga's Guide to Island Beasts. Occasionally eat small boats. Okay. Note to self, avoid giant snakes in the future, especially if I'm on a boat. I think the only rhythm I'm able to hold down is, the latest I can make it is 10 o'clock, and then I'm up at 6. Every once in a while that's not the case, but normally. Oh dear. I don't think we got to the lieutenant in time. Tied to a bloodstained post is the body of a wolf elf marine. He appears to have died recently. Okay, boys. We're just doing this for an hour. Work with me, and I'll let you rest the rest of the day, I promise. The armor bears the insignia of an ordinary Dominion Marine lieutenant. His corpse is soaked in blood, as if from many shallow cuts. Greenish foam mingles with the smeared blood. Oh, that's not good. Okay, we're just going to continue. The cuts on the lieutenant's body form strange but repetitive patterns. His blood was smeared across the uncut portions of skin to create wave-like symbols. The exact cause of his death is unclear. Well, unfortunately, it sounds like some sort of a ritual to me. And that is not good. No other goodies? Apparently that giant snake is not a collector. That's disappointing. Or it's a dragon when you need one. Oh! The gang's all back together.
Turns out my squad were the ones who found me. Ever consider a career as a Dominion Marine? You'd make quite a scout. My squad said you were looking for Lieutenant Gellin. Have you found him?
Unfortunately. I found his body in the cave. Someone killed him.
What do you mean?
It looked like he was killed in some kind of ritual. Okay.
First, a hurricane blows out of nowhere and destroys our fleet. Then, an able-bodied Dominion Marine is captured and tortured to death? What else was in that cave?
Lots of bones, candles, and snakes. Also wooden posts.
Some kind of sacrifice?
Sure you still want me to be a
This
scout?
is too big for my squad to handle. We need reinforcements. Nistel spotted a beached ship nearby. It looks intact, and she spotted Dominion sailors aboard.
What are you going to do?
We need to combine our forces and find who murdered Lieutenant Gellin. My squad and I need to pull his body out of that damn cave. Would you warn the sailors on that beached ship? They need to know it's not safe to wander around.
I'll warn them.
Wait, take this. I found some glow juice while I was looking for my squad, but they're on the mend. You'll get used to the taste. We'll be along shortly. Watch yourself.
Can't watch myself too closely. I'll probably trip. Or at the very least fall off a cliff. There's some people on already this morning. That's always heartening to see. Oh, I found you. Now I need to talk to you. I was going to do that before I even got the quest.
The Prowler will float, but I can't promise more than that.
Well, I'd say that's the basics of what you need for a ship. Not going to get much of anywhere if it sinks.
You aren't a slick-arsed sea viper or a cabbage-mouthed castaway. State your business with the crew of the Prowler.
The Dominion Marine was killed in a nearby cave.
The hurricane killed hundreds of Marines. Why does it matter if one of them died in the cave?
He was murdered in some kind of ritual. His squad needs reinforcements.
Oh. Well, the Prowler is like a hen in a wolf den until she's seaworthy again. Maybe your Marines can prove they're more than two-legged cargo and shiny armor. If they pitch in, I'll consider reinforcements. They up for it? Or are they all talk?
You woke up on the wrong side of the ship this morning, didn't you? I'm sure they'll help where they can.
And I'm sure they'll be as useful as they were in the hurricane. Should they care to prove otherwise, they're welcome to do actual work patching leaks in the Prowler's hold. Maybe they can locate a replacement helmsman's wheel in all this wreckage.
What skills are actually useful during a hurricane? I know I don't have any. I'll see if they can find the helmsman wheel and patch the ship.
Oh, and our Sunsighter. It must have fallen overboard when we beached. Our lookout saw those skink-fingered pirates make off with it. You'll have to get the Sunsighter back, any way you can.
His adjectives are quite unique and colorful.
Sure, talking's easier than working. Well, ask.
Who are the
Barnacles
Z-Vipers?
on the arse. They're all sea elves. Malmer, they call themselves. Nothing more than pirates, if you ask me. Some say they have a connection to the water itself, but it's a lie. Anyone can learn weather magic like they do.
Good morning, big playa. How are you this morning?
Captain Jimala uses it to navigate. I could tell you how the sun and stars show the ship's exact position, but none of it matters while it's in the Sea Viper's hands.
Okay, that's what a sunsighter is. So maybe a compass? I know there's another word for it when it comes to a ship, but I can't think what it is. Tell me about the Prowler.
The pride of the long coast. We'll sail for the Dominion as long as they pay us to raid enemy shipping.
Are you pirates?
Joan and Jode, don't let the captain hear you say that. Pirates steal and pillage for themselves. We're privateers, so we do it for whoever pays us. A crucial distinction.
Crucial, yes. Who's in charge of the Prowler?
Captain Jimala took over the Prowler a few years ago. She's smart, cunning, and deadly dangerous when provoked. She's also luckier than anyone I served. Every ship in the fleet smashed to flinders on Kennarthy's roost. Every ship but the Prowler.
Okay, do not provoke. Got it. Doing good. I'm going to go back to sleep in a few minutes, but I just want to stop in a bit. How are you? I am doing well. My voice is still in question. I'm assuming it's upset with me for mowing our lawn yesterday. Too much sun, fresh air, and probably a whole lot of grass and dust and things I shouldn't have been near while still recovering from my bronchitis, but it really needed to be mowed. It's been 2 weeks. So, but yeah, otherwise I'm really doing well. And always blessed to be able to stream. So I am grateful. So yeah, thank you so much for hopping in, maybe lurking if you'd like. Saying hello. I always appreciate that. But yeah, I understand. It's a Saturday morning. Go hop back into bed while you've got a chance. Enjoy. Went to a baseball game yesterday with my church family. It was a fun time. Those are the best.
Of course they are.
I wish our church had been able to do some community sports and everything, but it was a smaller church, so we weren't able. But I can see that that might be a perk of some of the bigger churches. But I can understand why you're tired. Sometimes it takes as much energy and effort to have fun as it does to rest or work. Oh, I am tall. Haha, I like it. I wish I was that way in real life. I'm more Sergeant Varian size. Which is why I make my characters as tall as possible. Okay.
These aren't Dominion
Get to work.
sailors. They're privateers. Just our luck.
Something's better than nothing. Quartermaster Oblon promised reinforcements. Oh my goodness, I cannot talk. Reinforcements when the Prowler is repaired.
We'll show that old sea cat what Dominion Marines can do.
Okay, apparently they are on board. Oh, will they do everything for me? Oh, that's nice.
Edalus is the best scrounger in the regiment. If you want, I can send him out to look for a helmsman's wheel.
Okay. Send him out to find a replacement.
He's on his way. Anything else we can do?
Oh, I'm so sorry. I hope you make a full recovery. Oh, thank you. I think it's just a little setback. I don't feel too bad. It's just kind of coming and going a little bit. But it doesn't hurt or anything. So I might have pushed it a little too soon. I've been doing that all week, unfortunately. I go to do something. It's like, I can do this. I feel great. And then I'm like, oh, well, yeah, I feel great, but my strength may not be back yet. So, but I felt really good after mowing. So, cannot complain. Didn't feel awful and was able to get something done around the house. So it was a win-win. I will, after I'm done streaming, I don't have any other plans for the rest of the day, so I will make sure to take it easy again. Okay. What about the leaks?
Nustellis is good with a mallet as she is with his sword. I can have her patch the Prowler's leaks.
Just as long as she doesn't confuse the two. That might be a problem. Okay, yeah, patch the leaks.
She'll have those leaks fixed in no time. What else?
Sea Viper stole the Prowler's Sunsighter.
Onglorn is our best tracker. He can recover the Sunsighter in no time.
Alright.
I almost pity the Sea Viper who's holding on to the Sunsighter. Onglorn will recover it soon enough. What else needs doing?
We're good to go.
It's time for that mangy privateer to make good on his promise. Maybe you should do the talking. I'll just rub it in.
It's the mangy. Okay. Well, I guess it's to be expected. Everyone just woke up from a shipwreck, so who's going to be in a good mood after that, right?
That was fast. Alright, there's room on the Prowler for your Marine friends, as long as they work for their meals.
Those church communities are awesome. They bought us a ticket and rode the church van. Only thing I had to pay is my food. Oh, that's amazing. That's even better. So, like, community events. Would love to be a part of something like that someday. Okay, you promised reinforcements.
I said I'd consider it. Captain Jimala is the only one who can make that call.
What does your captain say?
Something you'll want to hear. You just made the Prowler seaworthy, and Captain Jimala always pays her debts. Go talk to her. She only bites if you give her good reason.
Okay, so we didn't provoke her, so we're good. Just about have my dishes caught up. Went 2 or 3 days without running my dishwasher, so 1 load a day is slow catch up. Oh, yeah. We did that last week. Our water tank had bit the dust, so we had to drain it to protect the well, and I had to hand wash stuff over the weekend. It could have been worse. Could have been longer than a weekend, but now unfortunately the tape has come off. We've got tape that adheres to the underside of the counter so we don't damage our countertop. And as I was unloading the dishwasher this morning, it tried to tip forward and come out of its little space. So I caught it in time. Startled the heck out of me, but so we're gonna have to get more tape again. We're trying to figure out which product works the best. So I don't know if they're like weight rated or what, but we have not had any luck. We've tried 2 or 3 different brands now, so maybe third time will be the charm? I don't know. Okay, let's go find the captain. Hello, Hendil. Is that? Oh, nope. I thought that was a chest there for a second. Hello, Captain.
Due to your efforts, the Prowler is free to sail once the tide comes in. Those Marines did their part as well. I have no reinforcements, but I offer something better. I know who's killing the Dominion soldiers, and I know how to stop it.
Is your son handy enough to build a little shelf for it? He might be. He took a woodshop class in high school. Oh goodness, that was 5 or 6 years ago, I think. I can't remember what grade he did. And he made all sorts of handy stuff. I've got like a bookcase and a little corner shelf and cutting board he made, and oh, I know I'm forgetting stuff, but I mean, it was all stuff that was really handy. But although I enjoyed the class, it didn't really stick, which this school was amazing. It offered all kinds of classes, even like vocational and tech stuff. So I was like, you guys need to go here. You need to take every variety of class that you think you might be possibly interested in. So then you might have a chance, you get hands-on, you get a visual on it, you get into it a little deeper than you would just seeing it in a course catalog at a college or a university, and figure out if you really like it. I said that way you can kind of narrow down what you want to go to college for when you graduate, and it's on mom and dad's dime. So I said it's win-win. So he took a little bit of everything. There was a woodshop class and a plastics class, and he enjoyed it, but like I said, it didn't stick. But maybe down the road, when he gets older, and you can have things like woodshop and all the little. It's kind of an expensive hobby, woodworking, unless you make it your career, which would be extremely viable for him today, because I know they're missing a lot of woodworkers and carpenters right now. They're desperate for him. But no, he likes his web apps and his video games, and although he did take a class where he thought he wanted to develop video games. He took a class where he would have to do some coding and programming for video games, and he didn't enjoy it. It was eye-opening for him. So that was a huge lesson for him that saved him tons of time and money, because COVID definitely didn't help him. That's for sure. Okay, what do you mean? What's going on?
Our lookout watched the Sea Vipers drag a Dominion Marine into a cave. Later, he saw your friends remove the Marine's body. If we weren't so short-handed, I'd have ordered his rescue. But 3 of my own crew were missing.
It is expensive. We sunk quite a bit of money into tools the last few years. Well, I understand that. But honestly, just nothing's cheap right now, unfortunately. Still recovering from COVID, and now prices are going up because of gas. It's just, yeah, so if you can grab some stuff on sale or clearance or something, that's wise. Okay, what happened to your crew?
Before we understood the danger, I sent my crew to scavenge among the shoals so we might repair the Prowler. We thought they disappeared, but one just returned, and she tells a harrowing tale.
What happened to her?
The Sea Vipers happened. Now there's a new storm brewing, and I fear they're the cause of it. Mustangui recovers below. Hear what she has to say for yourself.
Okay. Down below we go. But honestly, Sudsy, I don't know if there's such thing as a cheap hobby out there anywhere. Nope. I'm not gonna be able to grab any loot, am I? Nope, everything's stealing.
The Sea Vipers are insane! They're trying to create another hurricane!
Another hurricane? What do you mean?
Sir Verkvild and I were scavenging for a replacement helmsman's wheel when the Sea Vipers ambushed us. They brought us to the island with the beached Dominion flagship. They'd done things there. Terrible things.
What have the sea vipers done?
Those filthy Maormer dragged my mates up and tied them to these serpent-shaped statues. Then they started chanting, and lightning surrounded them. That's when the storm began to form around the island.
The sea vipers created the storm?
Yes, I'm sure of it. It was a terrible sight. The sea vipers were so caught up in the ritual, I slipped free. I tried to grab Sir, but the lightning held him fast. Then one of the sea vipers yanked at him. I saw the Maormer's wrist glow.
Why would the sea vipers wrist glow?
The Maormer wore lodestones on their wrists. It let them ignore those lightning bonds, but I couldn't find any more. So I jumped off the ship and swam for it. Please, don't let them sacrifice my crewmates.
Okay. Now we're on a rescue mission. Take the lodestone from the sea vipers. Okay. Let's see. Is this what I want? I think so. Yeah. So this is a zone guide, and it's really cool because it will tell you in each area what there is for you to find. So here would be a location, which you just run around and find some place new, you get experience for it. These are the sky shards. For every 3 you get a new skill. Points of interest, I think, are similar. Similar to the locations. And then you've got your way shrines, which is your teleporters or your fast travel. And then your quests, what each zone, their story, the main story is. So you can go here and you can find out what it is. And then, oh, there's just all kinds of information. What is this? An Endeavor seal? What is this? Have 4 items. Seals of Endeavor store. The Seals of Endeavor section of the Crown store only accepts Seals of Endeavor. You can earn seals by completing endeavors listed in the group and activity finder. Here you can purchase items found in the currently available Crown crates. When the available Crown crates change, so too do the wares found here. Oh, okay. Oh, that's that Azure Blight Wild Hunt steed we saw at the beginning. Okay. So is this in place of crowns, or... Oh my, 16,000. Holy moly, that's a lot. Legendary. Epic. Okay, it's a little more reasonable as we get down. There you go. You can have a chicken. You can get a chicken. You can get a bunny, or you can get a bear. Crown Combat Mystic Stew. Okay, food buff. And then your poisons. Interesting. That's new. Okay, so they do still have the crowns. But they have... So this would be an activity-based... So if you come in, you do dailies, you do weeklies, then they give you rewards where you can also purchase mounts and things that you would on the Crown store. Well, that's kind of cool. Gives people an option. I like it. Because everyone has different ways they want to play. I've said it before and I say it again. I'm always happy when there are options and choices. Any goodies? Aha, I see a treasure chest. Not sure how the lock pick. Ooh, of course it's an advanced. Well, that's actually a little easier on the computer than it is on the controller. Ta-da! Alright, what did I get? Oh, filled soul gem. Awesome. Oh! And I got my lock picking, or they call it ledger main, because I think it controls more than one thing. Let's see. Take my skills. Skills are K. So keep finding it. There's Lightning. Improve the skill through fencing goods, pickpocketing, or picking rocks. Alright. So, hiding, light fingers, pickpocketing, trafficking. That would be, there are actually areas where you can go and sell stolen goods. If you want to be a thief or a rogue, if that's how you like to play. Lockpicking and bounties when you get caught. Alright. That's some goodies. I'll grab this goodie. So, this game's just showing more and more of what I love. You can grab the butterfly if you want to fish. And then right here is a fisherman's spot. Oh, I have absolutely no bait. I don't know. I tried this a long time ago. Come here, Mr. Butterfly. On the console. I have no idea. Did I get it? Okay. Okay. I am no good at fishing in games. I am much better at fishing in real life. Use bait. Uh-oh. I may not have the right kind of bait for this area. Come on, grab it. You know you want it. Huh. Maybe I'm doing wrong. It might not be the right bait. Wait a second. Inventory. Let's see if I can find it here. Style. Jewelry. Nope. What is this for? Oh, no longer good. Oops. What in the world am I supposed to do with that? I don't think I have anything left of it. Some are freshwater and some are saltwater, so I may have grabbed the wrong kind of bait. Oh my. I spy with my little eye another chest. Oh no, my lockpick. Okay. Well. Why would you go? Ooh, Iron Sword of Shock. Oh, I wonder how I'm doing in that inventory. Oh, halfway there. Hello. Oh. Gotcha. And a lonesome. There we go. Alright. Well, villainy ends here. Sunfire can now be warmed. Nice. Hello. Come across many runestones. Enchantment. Dragonborn. That would be alchemy. Potions. See some more iron over there. And there's some more cloth. All the good stuff over here. Oh, sun came out. Whoops. Hello. Don't mind me. I'm just passing through. Alright. I'm an apprentice. Yay! There's what I was looking for. Sky shard. side story. Interesting. Maybe not the most efficient. Get over here. Oh, computer. Okay, jewelry. I've played this on and off, but I've been so busy. The computer is still relatively new for me. Damn. You're good. Oh, I'm stuck on a board. No. Uh-oh. I got somebody's attention. Hello. Switch. Nice. I have to War Pig. I have to say the combat feels a little bit more fluid than the last time I played it. It changed. I gotta get used to this. This is so much simpler than on a controller. You have to hold one of the bumpers to left to right. This one's so much easier just with the mouse. Okay. Meet up here. Just more. Here. There's this. Oh. Here. So we're not. Oh, we should. We got the load sun, so we should be safe.
Those sea vipers are insane!
Yeah, I don't know anybody that would really want to conjure a hurricane on purpose. Herc build.
They won't kill me today!
Hopefully they won't kill you tomorrow. Aha. And unfortunately we missed the boss. Maybe he'll spawn? I don't know that he drops anything particularly necessary or awe-inspiring, but and it's possible he won't spawn for me since I fixed the hurricane. No? Not for me today? Nope. Anything good? Ooh. That one's empty. That one's empty. I don't know if they're just all empty or maybe somebody else's. Sorry, Mr. Crab. Some leather. Us as you use things, you level them up, so. There's some wood. My first batch of heartwood, which is, a material for furniture. How dare you use strats on me? I will have none of it. No goodies? From either of you? Well. Did I miss? I think I didn't miss a point of interest. Hopefully I didn't miss the local toy. That would not be good. Some quick and easy
Sir
experience
and
there.
Workfield returned just after the skies cleared up. They're a bit damp, but otherwise all right. My lookout says I have you to thank.
Who's your lookout? He sees everything.
Then we'll finish repairs and shove off at high tide. Oh, your marine friends fended off sea vipers while you rescued my crew. They're welcome aboard, as long as they want. Perhaps we'll see you at Mistral. You'll always have a place on the Prowler.
Good to know. Probably will need a boat. A shield. And a level. Woohoo! Okay. Get that clear out of the way so we can mess with all this stuff. Oh, 2 points and 2 skill points. Yes, please. What level did you hit? Next milestone, level 10. Okay, level 5. Well, that makes sense. So I'm going to put a point in health. And I'm going to put a point in magic. Just to make sure we don't neglect the other ones. Alright, what do we got here? We finally open up one of our racial. Now each race has areas that they are more adept at. So the Highborn Destruction Staff. Well, that's new. That used to be the Dark Elf. Huh. Okay, well, don't mind me. Apparently some things have changed. So I don't know what it is. Let's see. When you activate an ability, you restore 200 magic or stamina, which is good for almost any class you play. And then extra magicka is always
Careful!
good.
She's listing!
And increases your weapon and spell damage. Okay. Yeah, that's all new.
Get me some more tar, will you?
Maybe they're trying to make it more well-rounded. I'll have to check that out. Maybe in the next video we'll look at those a little bit at the beginning if you guys are interested, because that's definitely changed. Okay. We've got the puncturing strikes, Dawn's Wrath, restoring light. Well, I'm assuming that these little diamonds here mean I can morph it. Okay, so morph the ability. So the biting jabs. Each strike reduces the movement speed. Grants you major brutality and sorcery, which increases the weapon and spell damage. And then do we still have the heal? You heal for a percentage of the damage done. Okay, that's what I want. Get all the heal I can get. There's that. If I remember right, the twin slashes should have a heal for me as well. We need to use that more. Okay, armor. Did I not get any light or heavy? Okay. Increases critical damage, stamina recovery. Oh, those are both good. I think we're good on the healing. I'm going to grab the stamina regen. You purchase the passive ability. These are always active, granting you their benefits at all times. Passive abilities cannot be placed on the ability bar. Okay. Inventory. Oh, I should be using my experience scrolls. Let me see here. Oh, okay. These have stats. When they have a magnifying glass on them, then you can actually research it.
If you need
when
help.
you go to a crafting table, say I want it for the bow, I would go to the woodworking table. I would go to research, and I would learn the training trait. So I can put that on any piece of equipment for a bow from then on out. You have to learn it for each piece of equipment. So if I wanted training, which raises your experience gain, I could get it for the bow, I could get it for these heavy armor, and I could get it for the fire staff. So you would need to get it for the ice staff, the healing staff, and the lightning staff to be able to craft those staves in the future with the training trait, which will boost your experience. Now, once you research the item, be careful, because when you research the item, it does destroy the item. But as long as it doesn't have some absolutely amazing stats, you can turn right around and craft it again and put what you want on it. So, snatch this water skin. And now we are on to the next. Okay. Now where do they want me to go? They want me to go back to the east side, but I got all this stuff I gotta... Look at all this stuff. We have adventure here. We need to get going. Oh, but first, let me put these links in for you real quick. Since we've only got 14 minutes left in our stream. If you want to check out this video later on when you have time, that is the link to my YouTube channel. And if you want to find an encouraging community, find some other players who might enjoy video games that you enjoy, and that is the Discord, to a community I am part of. They are faith-based, but you do not have to believe to be a part of the community. They just want to hang out, get to know you, play video games with you, have fun. And when I'm not on the stream, that's a good place where you can catch me if you have any questions or ideas or anything later on in the day. It might take me a little bit to respond, but I normally try to keep tabs on the Discord pretty close, Monday through Saturday. Sunday I'm a little more relaxed because that's my day off. Gotta take a little bit of a break to recharge. Ooh, another chest. Alright. Ooh, restoration stuff. Oh, frost. Oh my. Boy, this beach is a mess. Ooh, there's a basket. Anything good? Homespawn epaulets. No, they don't have anything specific on them, so I'm not going to steal them. I will take the water. I'll leave that for somebody else who might need them. Is that where the big boat was? I think it was. Yeah. And that gets me dual wield on you. Unfortunately, I didn't drop anything. Okay, where's my materials here? I do not remember how much each I needed to be ready for when this. I think it's level 7 that you can get quest line in the town. Oh, bye guys. Grab some more water there. When I first played Elder Scrolls Online... Oh, where'd you go? There you are. I was slaughtered by a crab. It was hilarious. Oh, no scraps. Oh, there's some more iron. Yeah, my first few days of Elder Scrolls Online was interesting, to say the least. I was dying to crabs and just trying to figure out controls and stuff, and then getting slaughtered by the local guards because I was accidentally killing anyone that was any NPC that was near me. It was a miracle I stuck with the game because it was just quite literally hilarious. Homespun Shoes of Health. Nice. That's more ore. Sky Shard. And we found a quest.
I can't believe this is happening. This is horrible. The spirit wasn't any help. The great tree can't last much longer against the vapor.
What are you talking about?
I came here from Windcatcher Plantation to see
Good morning,
if the storm
Isabella.
caused any damage. Then I noticed the great tree covered in some sort of fetid vapor. I rushed back and told Spinner beneath. She summoned a spirit to help, but I don't think it worked.
How are you? I am doing well this morning. Thank you so much. Always blessed and grateful when I'm able to stream. And I've unfortunately already had my coffee this morning. I would love another cup, but I don't know that it's good for me. So there's just some days you don't think that first cup takes. Okay, what kind of spirit?
Some sort of nature spirit. It entered the cave where the great tree's roots emerge, but something's wrong. I heard horrible noises inside the cave. The spirit cried out as if in pain. The great tree will die if the spirit can't do its work.
Uh-oh. Horrible noises inside the cave. You want to send me in there. Why didn't you go in? I'll enter the cave and help the spirit.
I want to heal the great tree, but I'm just a farmer.
Oh, okay.
If something is keeping that spirit from mending the roots, there's nothing I could do to help.
What, do you not know the tales of simple farmers who have ended up becoming great heroes and saving the world? How can I help the spirit?
The spirit is old and powerful. It seeks to move from root to root, aiding the great tree as it's able. But it's a healing spirit of singular purpose. It doesn't know how to defend itself.
Is the spirit in danger? Well, I think we've already established that.
I'm uncertain. If so, the spirit must be protected from harm while it heals the great tree's roots. It knows what it must do.
Why is the great tree so important?
The great tree shields Windcatcher Plantation from the winter winds and keeps our settlement shaded from the heat of the summer. Its story entwines with ours.
But how is that different from any other tree? We're going to get ourselves in trouble with that question.
When the wind goddess Kanathi first traveled across the heavens, legend says she grew tired and rested in the branches of a small sapling before resuming her journey. That sapling became the great tree and gave Windcatcher Plantation its name.
Ah, nice. Okay. Well, let's go down into the dangerous cave. Uh-oh. This isn't... Hello? Little bug. That's not a good sign. Are you alive? Okay, he's breathing. That's good.
Been a Kwama master for over a decade. I'm not afraid to admit when I'm up to my neck in droppings, and I sure could use a hand getting out.
Oh, well, maybe the cave's more dangerous than I thought. Droppings does not sound good. What's the
Ever
problem?
try piloting a ship through a hurricane while your entire cargo of Kwama eggs hatch and go bug nuts? Been there. Can't recommend it. After we wrecked, they made a Kwama line toward this cave. I came after them, but they're a bit distracted.
Distracted? What do you mean by distracted?
They always get surly after hatching, but these Kwama are downright unsociable.
They need
I
coffee.
tried to stop them from chewing on those huge roots. They objected. Bumped into a fine-looking tree trunk on my way out. Thought I was done for, but it kept walking.
Oh, he literally ran into the spirit. That's hilarious. That must be the spirit attempting to heal the roots.
Kwama didn't take to it, whatever it was. I heard them munching on it, same as those roots. The little one seems scared of it. If you can help the pretty tree trunk do what it needs to do, I bet they'll head back this way.
And the big ones?
If they'd stop eating those giant roots, they might get better. But I don't blame you if you have to put down a few to save the rest. Just be careful. Nothing fiercer than a crazed Kwama. Not even my sister-in-law.
Bella is a walking contradiction. Ooh. There's goodies in here too. Okay. Well, so far so good. And we just head on out. Alright. Grab the goodies once we're done with the quest. Is that a large one there? Yep. Okay. Come here. Leave the helpful. Oh, no, did not move in time. Helpful little spirit alone. It was an armored bug. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I don't think I knew what I was signing up for. Oh, there's a couple of them over there. There we go. Waiting for you to catch on fire. Thank you, Isabella. Oh, well. I say as I get tripped up. Oh, dear. I'm an old woman. My reflexes aren't what they once used to be. That's the reason I focus so much on healing on anything I play. I need something to offset my reflexes. And it's even worse on computer. I think I'm a little better on the console, but I'm not sure. Or with the controller. Okay, this is the last one. Yay! Alright. Now, we cannot overlook the loot. The loot must be taken. Yeah, you are. Mushrooms. They're angry again. Ooh, hello. I do. Do you have any plans for today or this weekend, Isabella, or just the all-important plan to rest? I see you. Come here. Ooh. The materials add to my inventory. If that's the case, we may have to look into expanding it. taking on the poor little spirit. That didn't do me any good, but I'll be able to sleep tonight. Oh, those are good ones. All right. Some more pewter for the jewelry. I'm able to turn this in real quick. My time is up already. Now, believe it or not, this skeleton skin is a fashion. I can't remember if completing some sort of quest or zone. I think you have the ability to get that. And you see quite a few of them running around.
Praise Ifrey. The miasma has cleared, yet I sense this begins a new chapter for the great tree. Though the creatures gorge themselves upon its roots, this was a passing instinct. They can be taught to strengthen the great tree.
Are you sure the Kwama won't harm the great tree?
The Kwama will soon learn the cave is their nest and treat the spirit as their queen. Together, they'll guard the cave against intruders who seek to harm the great tree. A new story can frighten any creature, until it realizes its role within.
Alright. And that's where I'm going to place bookmark for today. Oh, there's the great tree. That's a big tree. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining me today, taking time out from your busy day to hang out with me. Please remember, you are loved and you are not alone. Please come hang out with me anytime I'm live. Come join in the fun, hope, and encouragement that we're going to share here. Because, I mean, that's the whole point of being here, is we're here to support each other. And I would love to get to know you and get to know what games you enjoy. And we can all learn from each other, too. Have a great day, Sudsy. Thank you so much, Isabella, Sudsy, Big Playa, for joining me today. I hope you have a blessed day and a blessed weekend. The links are in the chat, unless you've missed them. You can check out my updates on Twitter. You don't need to follow. I do update, though, if something comes up and I'm unable to stream or the schedule changes. Otherwise, you can go to youtube.com, search for Lorem Acer. I am hiding in there somewhere, I promise. And I know I'm forgetting something, but my brain is already shutting down for the weekend. That's not good. Yeah, I'm done. I only streamed for about an hour, and I tried to start around 9 o'clock. So I'm so sorry. It seems like I'm hoping that'll change one of these days. Because it seems like just as I'm about to sign off, everyone starts joining in. So my hope is that someday I can extend the streams a little bit. And I'm hoping that will be soon. I think we are an hour from each other. I am Eastern Time. That's what I go by. So I can sometimes catch the earlier crowd, and then I also catch some who are in European area. It's 9 a.m. for me now. Have a great weekend. Thank you so much. I hope you have a great weekend as well. Okay, so you are about an hour behind me. So yeah, someday I'm hoping to extend them and extend my stream time, and big plans down the road to stream even more. But just a little bit too much going on in real life for me to be able to do that right now. But it's on the list of things to do. But I appreciate any time that you're able to hang out with me. So yeah, as my brain is shutting down, I guess I better head out before I break something. Thank you again, everyone. New journeys wait in the next video. I hope to see you all there. Take care.